Hello, hello. Oh, I don't have my light on. I'm not doing my things in the normal order. There we go. Welcome if you are joining live. Thanks. I decided to do a quick live stream on Friday before NAB because I need to pack and decide what camera gear to bring. So I thought we could just do that on the stream. No audio? I'm pretty sure there's audio. I see it bouncing around all over the place. So we're going to say that's a problem on the viewer end. But okay, so I can hear it coming out of my headphones too. Let me talk about my plans for NAB. So first of all, if you're going to be there, please join me on Monday for a little get together. I have put together a little page about the about what I'm doing there. I'm probably put a couple more boxes here soon once I get a page up about the fun project I have going on with Photo Joseph. But for now, meet up Monday 4:30 outside the food trucks in the parking lot. So join me if you are going to be there. Love to see you. I know Doug Johnson is also planning on being there, so we get to hang out with both of us and whoever else shows up. But my plan for the most of the time is going to be actually doing this project with Photo Joseph sponsored by Atomos. And I don't know if the webpage is up for that yet, but I'll link it below once it is. The project is basically doing news coverage live at the show. Sorry, not live. Doing the coverage at the show, recorded, but then posting edited videos the same day. So we're going to do that by demonstrating the Atomos cloud camera to cloud workflow, and it's going to be a whole thing. We have a remote editor doing the edits. I'm super excited about it. So the good news is that for that project, Joseph is bringing the camera. He actually just posted on his Instagram a little behind the scenes of the rig that he's bringing for that. Yeah, here is the camera rig. It's a cool little setup. It's the S5 Mark II. I misspoke last week when I was saying what it was, but there's a little recorder wired into it, and there's a wireless microphone for it as well as a microphone on top of the camera. So that's what we're going to be using for most of that, which means I don't need to plan on any gear that is used for the professional coverage. I just need to bring gear for stuff when I'm not doing that with him. And that is going to be like 11 to 4 for 3 days in a row. So I'm going to be pretty exhausted from that type of filming. So I'm not going to plan on doing much more of that kind of interviewing people at the booth other than that. Oh, forgot the earbuds. Okay. Bring money, lots of money. The more you spend, the more it helps taxes. Yeah. Leandro, too bad. We'll miss you. Cancel my trip to NAB. I have some unplanned things to take care of. Well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and Joseph, as well as our Instagram, and follow the show there that way, because we're gonna be posting this throughout the day, all like in real time. Rick says Doug is awesome. I worked with him here at Utah. Awesome. Yeah, I got to meet him last year at NAB, which was nice. Colin says, I'm traveling to NAB from Australia. Anybody else sitting at the Sydney airport right now? Oh, that's a long flight. That is a long flight. Well, hopefully you can make it to the meetup on Monday. That'd be fun. Okay, so don't need to worry about like big camera rig with all the recording and batteries and stuff for that project, because thankfully Joseph is taking care of that. So all I need to bring is what I want to film with other than that. So B-roll shots, vlog stuff if I decide to do that. Because I'm going to have basically all these videos like already edited by the time NAB is over, I am going to do some sort of wrap-up video and like repurpose that content. So I did not go into last year with enough of a plan. Did not make any videos about it afterwards. Just talked about it on the live streams afterwards. So this year, I'm hoping to actually make some proper content. Where can you find the details? I will drop it in the chat. This is my page about what's happening at what I'm doing at NAB. I'll put this in the description too. That way it's there for later. And that is this little icon here is the meetup details, and you can go find the location and all that stuff from that link. 21-hour journey. Yeah, okay, that's a lot. I do not envy that. I just did a long flight last month, so I'm done with that for a while. I only have like a 2-hour flight to get to Vegas. Lorenzo says, do you have planned the regular Sunday stream from there? Good question. Okay, so probably not, because that's the time that the doors open for the show. But I am going to do a stream with YOLO Live from their booth, probably on the same day, but maybe a little bit later. And I may also do a stream from the Epiphan booth. Basically, keep an eye on my page, aaronpk.tv/NAB, for my schedule. And I'll try to also post things in the community tab on YouTube. So Ryan is boarding the flight now. See you there. Okay, awesome. Have a good flight. It's a long one. It is a long one. Okay. Oh, so we got a gear suggestion already. I think you should go with the GH5, you mean? As you always do for the reliability of it. For Mike, I don't remember your choice. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go over to the table because I've got a bunch of stuff over there. So we're going to take a look at some of the things I have planned over there. That is the wrong camera. And I can't see my screen. Where's my screen? I didn't prepare this quite enough. There's this monitor. I want to be the multi-views. I can see what's going on. Okay, progress. And my lighting in here is all messed up too. This overhead camera is way too bright. I'm gonna have to tweak that. Oh, Rick says, guess he missed my initial suggestion, iPhone wireless mic, selfie sticker gimbal. That is actually kind of what I've been thinking. So here is a little gimbal for my iPhone. Is this mic is low volume compared to the other one? What is the fastest way to... That's already clipping. Let's turn it up over here. Let's just boost a little bit like that. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. So I need to decide a couple of things. I need to decide the gear and then the bag. Also an important decision, turns out. There we go. And I need to change the exposure on this camera because it's actually maybe not. No, it's fine. Okay. Just need my Stream Deck over here, so I have buttons to press. Yes. Get that out of the way. I decided to make little giveaways, but I only have a couple because I don't have much time left to print them. But I made these little SD card holders, and they say you can't see because the exposure is wrong on this camera. There it is. You can see it says PK1 in the middle, but it holds 4 regular SDs and 2 micro SDs. And it's been pretty challenging to get the tolerances right so that it slides in and then doesn't fall out. But I think I finally got it. So I have another one printing. Hopefully I'll have a couple of these to give away. So what I've been thinking about is my phone, which is over here. Realistically, I think that I'm going to film most of the stuff on my phone. Just frankly, like as I'm wandering around the booths, pretty sure I'm going to be using my phone a lot. I ended up getting this little Insta360 phone gimbal because it is, it's pretty cool. So I can do this now and then unfold it And now I have a stabilized camera, and you can switch between, how do you switch? I have to remember all the shortcuts. Oh, that was flip. One of these is turn it to horizontal mode. There we go. So I'm gonna bring this. I think that'll help. And then that's gonna be like probably my main camera, frankly. I am thinking about bringing, it's cool that it just like turns off when you yoink it like that. I am also thinking about bringing the tiniest streaming kit I can think of in order to do a live stream from either the floor or from the hotel later. And what I came up with was this, which is my Sony ZV-1, because I do like the zoom lens on it, even though it's annoying. It takes a long time to open up, but it is nice to be able to zoom. YoloBox Mini on top, Insta360 webcam, because I can put that into the YoloBox, and that's a nice wide shot. And then probably a DJI mic for the wireless mic running into the camera. And this is not nothing, but it's pretty small, and it I can like, if I have to lug it around all day, it's not that much extra weight. So I think I'm gonna bring this. Again, may not use it on the show floor, but I might do like a live stream at the hotel one night. So I think it'll be worth it to have this with me. That also comes with these batteries and the charger. Got this little nice little pencil case for the charger and batteries, which fits well. And then we've got, this is the little sleeve for the gimbal. Then, what else have I got in this bag? This is my little bag of, this bag is actually one of the options for bringing with me. The other camera I was thinking about is the Sony ZV E10, this one, with either the 16mm lens or the one that zooms. This is a lot bigger than the ZV-1, and I don't know how much I actually need a camera like this. Because again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be filming most of the stuff with the phone. I kind of think I'm just going to leave this alone and not bring it. Oh, okay, audio. So the audio options, get all this stuff out of this bag. Okay. There's a battery. That's empty now. For the audio, I do like the audio that I brought with me last time, which was this Sennheiser microphone, just XLR on the bottom. And then this is not the case for it, but it happens to fit weirdly well. This is the transmitter and receiver, which are both very small. So this goes on to, oh shoot, I need to find it. There's actually a little clip, a little thing that clips on to turn this into a cold shoe mount. Otherwise, it's going to dangle. And then the transmitter fits in like that. This works well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to bring this just because it's a solid option, and I don't think I'm going to regret it again. So starting to, but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the E10 at home. It's just big. I don't think it's worth it. So far we've got phone, camera, gimbal, little live streaming kit, which I don't need to bring to the show floor every day. So that's just gonna be one of the days probably on the show floor, leave it at my hotel. This microphone, which I need a way to plug this into my phone if I'm really gonna be filming with my phone that much. So I need to bring the little adapter. That should cover any like extra interviews I want to do when I'm not with Joseph. And then the other fun cameras. Oh yeah, here's a little Sony mic. I don't think I need this though, because it doesn't fit on the live streaming kit with the YoloBox up there, and I think I'll be better off with the handheld. So that's gonna stay. So other fun cameras. This is the Insta360 1-inch. I also have the tinier one, which I actually like the small one better as far as the form factor. But this one does way, way, way better in low light. And the point of bringing a 360 camera is to be able to do these like time warp shots where if I'm walking around the show floor, I can just stick it up in the air and then it looks like you're flying a drone through the crowd, and it's really fun. I think it'll be good insert for B-roll shots every now and then. And this will do a lot better in the low light compared to the other Insta360 that I have. So bring this with its little selfie stick, which is in my other bag. Somewhere over here. Nope. That's interesting. Well, this is why I'm packing. Now, I'm going to have to find that. Oh, it must be in the backpack that I took to Japan. Yeah. Post-color gear says, yeah, I've seen your shots of the 360 stuff before. Can't wait to see what you get from the show. It's really a fun camera. Where did I put? Okay, DJI mic I think is coming with me, just because again having a small wireless dual kit I think will be useful. And that plugs into the phone, which is nice, directly into the phone with its little connector. Okay, so that stays. I'm not going to bring a YoloBox Pro. That goes away. And then definitely bringing this battery because it can charge the phone like twice and it's not super heavy. Probably going to bring another battery, but probably leave it in the hotel most of the time. And then what else do we have? Extra little bags. I need to find the clip for the wireless mic. Hopefully I don't forget to do that. And this is not the best case for it, but it does technically fit. This one I'm really on the fence about. This is the DJI Pocket camera. I like this a lot. It is a gimbal. It's not super great at low light, so I would use my phone for shooting anything in the booths over this. But the fun thing this does is the moving time lapses. You can tell it like start here, end there, and it'll go in like 30 minutes and pan over slowly, and then you get a fun time lapse. I maybe don't need it as well as the Insta360, so I might leave this home, which is weird because I always have this with me. We'll put it on the tentative pile for now. What is this bag? This is all my little USB cables. So I think I have like one of almost everything in here, so I'm just gonna keep this handy. And then business cards. So I have my business cards, which are for the channel. So these are they're fun. It's got like textured printing up there. All my different links, although RIP Twitter, probably not going to post there much anymore. My API keys just got shut down. I have tiny business cards, which have my WeChat QR code. So these are for people who have WeChat. So I'll bring a couple of those. I don't need to bring a whole stack. And then I have these ones, which are, these are PK1 cards. So these have pictures of either the ATEM or the YoloBox cage on them. So I'll bring these as well to give out. And maybe Frank will let me stick some on the YoloBox booth. This is a little card holder that fits a few cards, which I like. I got this at, what's that Japanese store that opened in Japan? Muji. Opened in Portland. They opened a Portland branch. So I went and found this little thing. So it opens this way for cards and then this way for like other cards. And I put all the little Mu cards here. NFC tags. Okay, so these, I always bring a couple of these with me whenever I'm going somewhere, because the fun thing you can do with these is you can program them. So with my phone, You know, so I have that page for NAB, right? Which is aaronpk.tv/NAB. And what I can do is I can write that URL into one of these little stickers, and then I can stick it to my name tag. And then I can tell people to scan my name tag, and you can go to the website and see where I'll be. And people always get very surprised. So I always bring a couple to be able to stick them into random places, and they're very small. So you can just, you know, doesn't add any weight or anything. So that's gonna stick into that little, stay in that little wallet holder, card holder. And these go in here. So this is what I'll carry with me most of the day, and then I'll have a backup stash of cards at the hotel room for later. This is the actual Moo card holder, which I never remember which way it opens, but it slides out. I don't know if I need this on top of the other one, but it doesn't hurt, probably. Okay. So how are we looking? This is the spread so far. And what else do I have? Soon we're going to figure out what bag to bring. Oh, this is my mic flag. That is fun. I do think I want this to decorate the mic. I'm a lot less worried about what I'm bringing, like, in my luggage versus what I'm going to have on the show floor. Here's the larger battery. So, and then the other big question. Let's see, I don't think I need this. This is the little mirror screen device that I used in Japan, which was really handy with the YoloBox because I was able to use my phone as a camera for this. I'm not planning on doing that much actual live streaming, so I don't think I need to worry about it. It is technically small enough that I could just have it in my luggage and leave it at the hotel and not worry and not like, yeah, I'll do that. Just in case. Again, not super worried about, I'm definitely not going to fill a bag like my checked bag or my carry-on bags. So not worried about what I'm bringing in the carry-on. I'm mostly worried about what am I going to be walking around with every day. This one is a big question. This is a tripod that is extremely small. So I don't know if you can tell how small it is, but actually, yeah, you can kind of see. It's like a little bit bigger than the microphone, but it gets really tall. It's also extremely light. This thing, so 2 of these pop out, and then it's like, let's see if I can set it up. Let's go to, I need more buttons. Nope. This camera. So that is not extended, and then I can go up and up. And now it's like it's like shoulder height on me. My thought is that it's not a bad idea to have something that I can at least put on the floor, probably not extended all the way up, but I could put at least my the gimbal on that, or my small camera. Again, it's light enough that I can bring it in my bag, and if I don't bring it to the show floor every day, I'm not going to be too upset. Doug says, every year I go take less and less stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that this year, because last year I brought too much, and I brought it all in a backpack that I wore all day, and that was too much. So I'm done with that. I'm trying to trim down for sure this year. What are these? Oh, this is this is an interesting question. If I am doing a live stream from the hotel, I should probably have my USB adapter for the ZV-1. I think I'm going to stick that in this bag, which is my like backup live streaming kit that I may not use. Okay, and then this stuff is just HDMI cables, which I don't need. I do need the micro for the ZV-1 to the YoloBox, so that goes in here. Okay, this is my live streaming bag. I gotta remember that. And then all of these stay. Oh, I need a USB cable for the Insta360. That's an interesting one. Okay, so that goes away. And that's for the tripod. So I think that's everything, right? Because I've got 2 audio options. I've got day camera. I've got live stream camera kit with batteries. And if I do, yeah. And then I've got this, which I need to grab the selfie stick for from home. 360 camera. Let's leave the DJI camera here. I don't need that many options. And then USB cables, mic flag, business cards, and what's this? This is probably important. SD card reader. Tools for, yeah, little tools for Allen wrenches and stuff. Probably need that. This is the tripod for the DJI Pocket. The gimbal has its own tripod for a desk, so I don't think I need to worry about this. And then this is, I should just bring this. This is actually for my phone. My phone has this case on it, quad lock, so this clips in, and then it's got a tripod on the bottom. I usually find some reason this comes in handy, so I'm going to keep this with me. Let's just put these back in. And this is my bag full of drives, which I don't think I need any. Because my laptop I will bring, and it has enough internal drive disk space now that I don't need to worry about offloading videos. These are my house files drives. I should double check my SD card situation. I'll do that later because that's extremely boring. And then, oh no, Eventbrite URL is giving 404. I must have put the wrong link on there. Let me fix that. I bet. What did I do? No, it's working for me. Click the link from this page. I just dropped it in the chat. Click that link, and it's still working for me, and I see a bunch of people have registered, so. What country are you? Maybe they block it certain countries. That'd be weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need any of this stuff. These are the SD cards I'm going to bring that are extra. I think there's already one in this camera. Not that I really need to... Oh, there is an SD card in here. I wonder what's on it. Well, deal with that later. So that's enough extras. There's a micro SD for the Insta360, and I don't need any of this. Excellent. So now we decide what bag based on all this stuff. And this is the bag. Again, I have like a rolling bag that I'm going to pack all my actual clothes and extra stuff in, but this is the bag that I'm going to bring around to the show floor. I resisted the urge to buy a new bag. Congratulate me on that. Because I thought I probably had enough existing bags. So, Greg makes a good point. If you don't have data in at least 2 places, you don't have it anywhere. Always have a backup. That is a good point. So again, the videos that we're shooting that are like for the live coverage, that's all going to be on the recorder and in the cloud. And then, oh, David found the problem with when you click on the title, it doesn't work, but the image does. I will fix that. Thank you. I wonder, oh, there's an extra 7. That's funny. I will fix that right now because I happen to have the file open. I must have like pasted the link when I copied over. Okay, that's fixed. Thank you for that. So SD cards. Anything I shoot on my phone gets backed up to iCloud automatically. Anything I shoot in this camera, I'm probably honestly not going to record anything because this is going to be mostly for live streaming, but I'll have it on one SD card. If I do any edits, I'm going to immediately download it to my laptop. And I don't think I'm going to fill up any SD cards, so I'll always have at least those 2. And then the stuff with Photo Joseph is not my SD cards or storage to worry about. So bags. This bag is what I usually end up bringing. Let's see. That camera is a little bit too low. I don't have another angle. Oh, I can zoom the overhead one out. There we go. So I usually bring this bag with me on trips. It has like a big pocket there and then a laptop sleeve. And it doesn't look like it, but it is actually big enough for my laptop, which is bizarre. So super cool, I can slip my laptop in there. Do I need my laptop every day on the show floor? Probably not, but it's nice to have the option. Of the stuff I'm gonna bring with me, this fits. And that's one of the longest things. The tripod doesn't fit inside, but actually it weirdly might. Let's find out. The longest part of the tripod is this. No, but the head comes off. If I really needed to, I could do it. So that fits. And then there's the head, and then does this fit? I think it does. Look at that. If I really needed to, I can collapse this into the bag. Okay, noted. Tempting. Very tempting. But it does mean I have to take the head off, which is a little bit annoying. So, yeah, I bring this one with me a lot. It holds quite a lot of stuff. I decided I don't want a backpack style because every time I've brought a backpack, when I want to be able to get in and out of the bag quickly, it's too much of a hassle, and I don't do it. So like, I want a bag that I can swing around and just access. So the other one that I used to use a lot is this Toomey bag, which I really like, and it also holds a surprising amount of stuff in this like just sort of large pocket. And again, the microphone fits in there no problem, and it can really once it gets expanded, it holds a lot. The downside is that so this actually fit my 11-inch Air. And I used this for years, stuffing my 11-inch Air into that bag. However, the new Air is just slightly bigger and does not fit anymore. So now it just doesn't quite do it. So sad. So if I bring this, then not an option to have my laptop on the show floor, and I just have to leave it in the hotel and trust that the safe is safe. The other option, totally different route, is this camera bag, which is not going to fit the microphone, so it's probably I should just eliminate that right off the bat. Because where'd the microphone go? I guess I could make it work if I really had to, because it is, yeah, probably not a good option. But I do like that it's like got a wider opening to be able to stuff things in this way. Because like, I can start, actually, you know what? That barely even fits. This is probably not a good option. This is gonna be too small. Okay, that's a no. That is a no. I thought it was a good thing to consider. I don't even remember where I got that from. Hello, Tim. Greg says, and lead Aaron not into bagging gear temptation. Yeah. Okay. Other option on the larger side is this bag that I got from a work event and have literally never used. It is a chrome bag. It's a very nice bag. It's a little dirty because it's been sitting on my closet floor, but it's a messenger bag and it can hold a lot. I'll need to add some sort of dividers in here because it's just a big, giant open pouch, but like everything can go in here, like no problem, right? The question is mostly how do I find stuff again? And the other worry is that this might end up getting too heavy. Oh, look at this. It's got little like sleeve things so I can toss stuff in like that. That one's kind of small. Let's put the small thing up there. The Insta360 maybe in the front. Honestly, this is almost too big. Like, look at this. All of the stuff can go in here. I can even have like my extra business cards and extra cables and even the live streaming kit. So it's getting a little heavy. I don't know if I want to carry that much weight around all the time, and I feel like the bigger my bag, the more tempted I will be to carry more stuff with me. So I think I need to go smaller, on the smaller side. But I've never used this bag before, and it would be a good chance to use it. Okay. What are your thoughts? Those are the 4 bags that I have. I did a little scavenger hunt in my closet earlier today before coming over here to find these options. It's kind of a laptop sleeve, not really. Yeah. Hate to ask, but I don't know, what is NAB? Good question. It is a expo show with all the vendors around video and broadcasting. And it is where a lot of new stuff gets announced and you get to check things out hands-on. There, if things are not literally being announced there will at least be stuff on the floor of things that were recently announced. So all the new Blackmagic stuff, for example, will be there, and maybe there's going to be some new stuff coming from them. Last year they announced something Sunday before the show started, so we'll see. But it's all of the video industry goes there and demo stuff. So Blackmagic has a huge booth. YoloLive has a booth there. I'll be doing running around with some Atomos gear to film the show. So, yep, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Tim says I would love to go to NAB. I've had a heap of vendors invite me, but wrong side of the planet. Oh well, that's yeah, definitely a consideration. You can always get a free ticket to the show itself, but then you have to buy your plane ticket and a hotel. And thankfully, I have enough points that I booked it all, everything on points. So. From all my work travel, so you put those to use, thankfully. Okay, did the tripod fit in this bag? I don't think so. Oh, wow, it does. Look at that. Somehow it fits in the bag. This one fits with the head diagonally. This little bag is incredible. So. David says, I've been to Google I/O 6 times with video and streaming gear and love to go through all the gear and pack it thoughtfully. Yep, that's what we're doing. So if I bring this one, it's got these nice little side pouches, which are good for like microphone. Oh, look at that. It's so satisfying. This doesn't have a great home. I don't think it'll fit in this side. So, no, a little bit too big. I guess it could. Oh, I think it actually could work. Because I think this comes off. Yeah. So I can pack it like that. It's not too bad. Downside is that this back sleeve is useless to me because my laptop doesn't fit there anymore. But again, do I really want to bring my MacBook around when I'm wandering the show? I need it for live streams, but I mean, I actually don't really need it for live streams. I just need to. YouTube Studio is really awkward on the iPad, but it does work, and my chat works on the iPad too. So let's see. Let's pack this, zip that, and then see if I can remember what it's like to get stuff out of this once it's already packed. It is the Insta360 stabilizer. So, goes like that, and then I can swing it around and open up. And it's just like one giant cavity to open up, which is a little, maybe it's not the best. Will the bag fit in the safe in the room? Are there safes in the room? I hope there's a safe. I'm saying it like a big enough hotel there should be. But the bag probably depends on the safe. I've had some hotels with a kind of a small, short safe, which wouldn't fit. But I mean, realistically, it's going to be with me the whole time. So that's the other reason I want to kind of keep it small. Speaking of iPad, what iPad will you bring? The Mini, because it's my newest one, and I like the size so much. You could probably fit the YoloBox Pro in there. I could. I don't want to bring the Pro. I don't need to bring the Pro because I'm not going to be doing that much live streaming. I am probably going to bring this. Probably not going to put it in my show floor bag, but if I'm doing a stream from the hotel, I'll be able to do that. And this is part of it. These are the mirror casts so I could do. And like an HDMI cable, so I can do either a phone camera or share my computer screen into the stream. So that's an option. The other one is, this is the one I've been using a lot more often, and my laptop does fit, but it opens from the top, so it's a totally different way of loading. So let's do a little test fit and see what it's like. There's the Insta360. There's the other Insta360 microphone and the tripod. Man, it's amazing that it fits in that tiny bag. So the tripod doesn't fit as well here because I do have to go either take the entire bag diagonally or take off the head, which again, not the end of the world, but it is kind of eats up to the bag. Then that microphone, that piece, and then, oh, I forgot. The other thing this bag does is it expands, so you can actually open it up and get more space, which is handy. I should probably go with this one. I think there's a reason I've been using it on all of my recent trips. And then on the front, I can fit the business cards and stuff. So stick those up there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, there's a back pocket too, which is really good for like a wallet, or when I'm traveling internationally, my passport goes back there. Okay. Okay. You know what's probably going to happen is I'm probably going to bring that tripod the first day and then decide to never bring it the other days. So maybe not. Won't have to worry about that. Yep. I think this is the bag. So, do you have any opinions? That kind of works. Sling box bag is a plus. Yep. Will I live stream from the floor? Probably from the YOLO Live booth. Probably using their stuff that's at their booth. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do one on Sunday morning like I did last year, just because that is when the show floor opens, and I'll be doing one later that day. Yeah. I just feel like I don't have the perfect bag for this. But I think my only option is this, because it's too late to buy a bag, that's for sure. I guess I could buy one at the airport, but it's probably not a good long-term plan. Okay, so as far as packing for the plane, that's the next step, because I have to get on the plane tomorrow. I'm not going to put the tripod in this bag for the plane because that can just fit in my check bag. So we'll put that back. Oh, I forgot. There's one more option / addition, which I totally forgot about, but it's sitting on the floor down there. Okay, that's coming with me. That is a fanny pack. This came in also a work gift box at some point. This is one of theirs that's made from the like the offcuts from other stuff, so that's why it's all like a mishmash of colors. So it's kind of fun. It's very simple. It's just a bag, thin material, just a little mesh there and there. Otherwise, it's just a big empty pocket. But kind of think I won't hate the idea of having an extra bag for small stuff. Like maybe I can toss this in here and then just have it always ready. So I think, again, I don't really care. I know I'm not going to be packing so much stuff that I'm going to fill up my rolling bag for carry-on. So at the very least, I'm going to bring this in my carry-on bag and in the rolling bag, and then decide on the show days if I'm bringing it with me. So packing this for the plane, I'm going to put in, I guess I'm putting this microphone, going to put the little microphone receiver. I feel like I need a sleeve for this. That's a little bit, I don't think I have one. The Insta360 feels like it should go there. The battery should go in this little back slip pocket. Yeah, also for the plane, I don't want to put my laptop in my large bag, so that's another reason to make sure I can get my laptop in here. How do I... That came with a little case. It did, yeah. So at least this way it'll be protected from rubbing up other things. Okay. DJI mic. Do I need that on this bag? Well, it fits, so we'll do that. Little accessories. Batteries for the... This is just for the camera for live streaming, so I'm just going to leave it with that and put it in the rolling bag. I'm not checking it, so it's fine. For the show floor, I do want to have... Where'd my business cards go? Did I put them in here already? I did. Business cards, so those are always handy. Phone is with me in my pocket. USB, I don't think I need that in this bag. And mic flag. This I do need with me in the bag. This may be a good contender for the fanny pack. I need a little sleeve for it too. It's gonna get all scuffed up in there. Huh. You can tell it already did get a little scuffed up. Oh, speaking of, also things that I need to... I think the print is done. It is. I should go start another one before. Do I have time to do another 45 minutes? Yeah, probably. I need to go swap the stuff from the printer. So give me 2 minutes to run upstairs and back. I made it. With 1 minute to spare. This just came off the printer. Another one of these. Now I have 2 of them. I'm going to start printing one more right now. I should probably just double check that the that it fits, because I did change one thing on it. So the little micro tolerances are really hard to get right. Oh, that's good. That's satisfying. Okay. That one feels different. But, yeah, okay. And then this card is slightly bigger. Not only in gigabytes, but also physically larger for some reason. That fits. And it's a little bit tighter there, but it does fit. I carved out a little bit here so you can get a grip on it, otherwise, because I actually got one stuck in here earlier when I was doing test fits when it was too tight. Cool. Okay. Good enough. Send it to the printer again. 45 minutes for it to come out. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do a fourth one. So I'm going to have to, don't have that many to give away. I just don't have enough time to make another one. Have I gotten a chance to use the stabilizer a lot, and how much do I like it? I've used it only a little bit so far. One of the reasons I got it was because I kept running into the house to film like B-roll shots for the House Files episodes, and I would go run over there with only my phone, and then I would be like, oh, I really wish I could like do a little bit more fancy panning shots. And I was like, okay, you know, if I just get the phone stabilizer, maybe it'll work. So I think it'll also be good for NAB because, again, I don't want to bring a giant camera to run around on the show floor. You know what else I just got when I was upstairs is a beer. So it is 5 p.m. in Portland, and I've had a long day. So we're going to open that, and that's also my print timer that way. It takes about the same amount of time. Okay. No, your Joe says I like the fanny pack idea. I think it's the right call. I do wish I had I could make some sort of custom print thing for it though, but I don't have those skills. How are we doing on this? This is pretty good. Do I need to expand the thing? Probably I do. Let me put the computer in here really quick because I have a feeling that it's going to be too tight. Yeah, this doesn't really fit, but it does. I don't know if you can tell. It's like coming out, but if it's just a little bit looser, it does fit. So let's open that one up. And then I should be able to get enough. Yeah, look at that. Man, I really miss the size of the 11-inch Air. That was such a good laptop, and it fit in these tiny bags so well. So now I need to see what you're saying, so I need the laptop back. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to bring the laptop. I can tell. I'm not going to bring it onto the show floor most of the time because it adds a little bit of weight. Okay. Do I have a Scotty vest with a million pockets? I don't. Should I? Too late now for this trip, but yeah. As I say on the sign, it's 5 p.m. somewhere. Yeah. So, okay. How are we doing? I think I've actually got things mostly under control. Decided to... Oh, I don't have the right button for that. I need to make a button for this. On my Stream Deck. Companion. I have this small Stream Deck over here for when I'm at the table, but it means I can't use my normal set of buttons. So let's make a button for the program showing the Apple TV that way, and one for SuperSource. That way, I can actually show you what I'm doing here and share this screen over to my Apple TV. There we go. SuperSource gets Apple TV. And SuperSource 2 gets the table camera. Now I can show you this, which is what I was doing. This is what I'm printing right now. So it's at work, going out the new SD card holder. Okay. Oh, you know, the other thing I was thinking about, and I'm pretty sure I taught myself out of this, but tell me if you think I should do it, is bringing the drone. Obviously, well, if the conference didn't mind, I could fly inside because the inside of the expo hall is not FAA airspace. I have a feeling the conference will not let me do that. But there, it's far enough away from the airport that you don't need the airport permission to fly in the airspace. And I'm sure Las Vegas has like city ordinances about taking off on like parks and the strip and stuff. But expo hall parking lot probably is fine to fly around over. And the I could get some shots of all the banners on the buildings, which would look cool, of just like shots of Vegas. Which drone? It would be the DJI Mini 2. That's the only drone that I have. It is very small. It packs down very small. I have no problem bringing it in my check bag. Obviously, I don't need to bring it to the show floor. Although for the whatever day I would fly, I would need to bring it to the conference hall. Realistically, what I would do is I would get up really early in the morning, like 7 or 8, when the sun is just barely up, but people aren't out yet, so that it's mostly empty in the parking lot. All I would be able to get, really, is a couple of shots of, like, they plaster the building with all these banners about NAB, because, like, obviously you can just get stock footage of the expo center, of the conference center if you want, but the idea would be to get shots including the banners. Is it worth it? I don't know. It would be pretty cool to include it in the little clips that we're posting. Is it worth the trouble? Not sure. Not sure. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Can't stick around for the packing fun, but here's your coffee break fun for day one. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will definitely need it. Yeah. Cheers, and thanks for coming by. Okay. Oh yeah, make sure you fly after hours since you can't fly over people. Absolutely. I have the license and everything, so like I can do use it for commercial purposes and all that stuff. But yeah, cannot fly over people or moving vehicles. There is an exception to the moving vehicle rule, but it's not something you can like take advantage of really for that. So let me actually load up a satellite view of this place. So, Las Vegas Convention Center. So, okay, here is the map of the convention center, and it is close to the airport, but for some reason it wasn't showing up as being in the. Oh, maybe it's just in the automated approval space. That's what it is. I'll look at that map in a second. But the convention center is, let's see, I'm trying to orient myself. This is actually where we'll be. So I don't think there was anything down in that building. Maybe there will be this year, but these are the buildings that most of it are in. Oh, wait, no. Which building is that? Food market? No, I don't remember going down that far last year. I don't think we went down that far. So it was like these buildings. N is, it feels kind of far away compared to the rest of them. So I only went up there like the last day. Most of the time was down here. I don't think we were in that south hall. Not 100% sure of that. don't remember what it's like to go between these buildings. Oh, they're connected. So yeah, I think we were down there. So anyway, what I'm thinking of for the drone shots would be, so this is where you get off the monorail. So like this is where I'm staying in a hotel a little bit south. So I'm going to be coming off at the monorail every day. It's a long walk through this parking lot, and then you enter like up here. So my thought was, in the morning when it's not super busy out and people aren't arriving for 10 a.m. start yet, this is just a parking lot, and this is where all the banners are. So my thought was do a little drone flight like across here and just get some panning shots of the convention center. And like I'm not going to fly over that road obviously, but like this is just a parking lot, and chances are I can find a gap where there's no cars at the moment. The rule is not that you can't fly over places that cars might be. The rule is that you can't fly over moving cars. So if it's an empty road and you're sure that it will stay empty for the duration of the flight, then it's actually totally fine to fly there. So is it worth it? Oh, Doug says the South Hall is empty again this year. Darn. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually look at the map, but this is a good tip. Blackmagic was in Central last time, but North this time. Okay, that's gonna be totally different vibes for me then, because I was in, I only went to the North Hall once because that was like where all the TV broadcast and giant antennas, like 6-foot tall antennas were. And I was like, I don't have any use for this, nor do I even understand the vocabulary. So that's gonna be a very, very different feel hanging around there this year. But okay, South Hall is closed, so we're gonna be up in these buildings. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Drone shots? Should I do it? I know I keep adding to the list of things that I'm not going to be bringing with me to the show, but will fit in my carry-on bag. Pretty sure they'll still fit. Let me grab it. So this is my drone kit and special phone for it. And it all packs up into this, which I may actually just revert back to the regular sling bag that it came with for, but this is really useful when I'm putting it into another bag, like into my bike bag. So this is a little 3D printed case I made, adapted from somebody else's design on Thingiverse, but I made it fit things a little bit better and a little bit stronger. And then everything fits exactly in its place. It's very satisfying, including my old phone, which is now dedicated to being a drone phone, because I uninstalled every app so I don't get notifications on it, and then that's all it's for, just for the drone. So it is a nice little box. Yeah. Just take a super long rod for the 360 and mimic a drone and do it all over the place. That might be a better option, frankly. I don't have the super, super long one. I just have the regular, like, 6-foot selfie stick. Brian says, like to meet you at NAB. Please do. There's a link in the description already with an event where you will be sure to find me. I'll be wandering around the show floor a bunch, so probably run into people there. But if you want to come hang out for, like, at a specific time, there's a link down there, Eventbrite page. You can go find all the details there. It'll be in the parking lot by the food trucks, basically. A bunch of people already signed up. Super cool. So it should be a good turnout, I think. I think it'll probably be bigger than last time, even. Let's take this apart and make sure I have all the tools to deal with it. So this is the YoloBox Mini, which I guess just comes off this way. YoloBox Mini, I have the little micro to full HDMI cable in here to go to there. Oh, I need to find that USB cable. That's a good one. 6 feet is, yeah, basically 2 meters. So it's not super tall. Then I've got the Insta360 camera, webcam, which I need to find a USB cable for. And that is USB-A for the camera on that end. So not very long, maybe like 6 or 8 inches. But I'm pretty sure all of my short cables actually don't do data. So we should test this, because some of my cables are charge only. But I do have this flexible cable, which I know passes data because I use it with my drives all the time. And I've got this little adapter. So maybe this will work. That fits. I like the DJI Pocket 2 so much, and I'm sad to not bring it, but I really think I probably just won't use it. Okay, let's go into monitor mode. Let's see if this connects to it over USB. Actually, I should have done that on the camera to make sure this cable is long enough. Is this a data cable or is it a charging cable? Not looking good. What is going on? Oh, it did. Okay, it just popped up over there. There we go. Look at that. Cool. Track me. Yeah. That's why I like this whole thing. Self tracking, no computer software needed, and it works with the YoloBox Mini. So, does it fit on the camera? Like this. Does it fit like this? I should not have taken that all apart. I did this in the wrong order. So this goes on here. We got 1 vote for not taking the drone. I might even get yelled at by conference people if I do bring the drone. I have this high-vis vest that I got that this is like FAA certified drone pilot, and I got it because it makes me look very official and fewer people ask questions when I'm like on the street using the drone. So I would probably bring that with me also. But again, it's really just for like, there's not a lot I will be able to do with it there, so it's really just for a couple of shots. This is what I was wondering about, because I want to put this on the facing me, right? Because it's going to be for me being on camera. So is this cable long enough? Is it long enough? Oh no! It's just barely not long enough. Oh. Oh, darn. Okay. Well. I don't think this one is a data cable, but let's double check. Because it is long enough. It's powering up. Is it going to show me a picture? Oh, it is a data cable. Well, that's handy. I definitely thought those were charging cables. Those were all my devices are charging with on the charger. Okay, great. So this stays with me because I want it for hard drives, but I don't need the adapter now. And that means this comes in the bag with me here. Live streaming kit. Excellent. Okay, now let's undo this again. Undo. Shut that down. And I guess I'll stick this adapter in here too and really just make this dedicated to live streaming. Can I even get the camera in here? That's a thought. I keep forgetting I need to unscrew it before I loosen. Yeah. There we go. How is the print doing? 30 minutes left still. Well, this piece can certainly go in there. This is getting kind of full. I don't think there's room for the camera. No. Okay. Not happening. That's pretty good though. Okay. All the cables camera, YoloBox. I need a little case for the camera. What am I going to do with this? YoloBox gets this case. I just found this on Amazon that just happens to be the right size for the YoloBox Mini. Mark says I need to print a case for the camera. I don't think I have time for that. Should have thought about that last week. I wonder if anybody's made one. Let's see. Because I do have time to come back here in the morning before I leave if I really needed to. Insta360 webcam. Let's see if there's anything on here. Oh, use your Insta360 as a webcam. Link, is that what it's called? No, what is this called? I think it is called Link. Yeah, Elliot's made one. Darn. I don't have enough time to design one right now. That is a good idea though. That would have been really fun. I could totally see doing that for this, of making something that like where it just fits perfectly in. Darn. Yeah, and that would be like probably a 3-hour print anyway, so I definitely don't have time. Okay, next year. Good idea though. Doug says if it was me, I wouldn't bring the drone, just get a shot of the banner from the monorail station. That's fair. It's less fun, but it's fair. If I bring this camera, then at least I have a zoom lens so I can go get a closer shot than otherwise. So yeah, I'll probably do that instead. Keep it simple. As much fun as it would be to fly a drone at the convention center. Take some hard case soft thingies and some cardboard box and tape. I might actually have some of those, although I think they're all at home. Oh, you know what? I actually have this little pouch that I think is the right size for it, now that I'm thinking about it. It's this little round... It might be just a little bit too big. Well, it's at home, so I'll have to check that later anyway. But it might fit. See you at the meetup, Jim. Excellent. Okay. Are we... Oh, what case do I... Where's my case for this? Oh, there it is. So, case for this camera. I think it fits with the bottom bracket on. Does it fit with the bottom bracket on? Barely. Ugh. Mostly fits. If it was either or, I would take the camera with the zoom over the drone under the circumstances. Yeah, it's just, I have very limited opportunities to use the drone, so I probably shouldn't even bother. Even though it'd be really fun. It'd be really fun. Okay, somewhere I have a little felt case that I used for this last year. Where is that? Where is that? It's totally gone. It's just totally gone. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Okay, anyway, making progress. So far I've got this bag with the daily stuff. Once I find the felt thing, this will slip into here. Does that work with the camera also? Kind of. It kind of does. It, yeah, I think it'll fit. Okay. That stays at the hotel. 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 Extra batteries, just in case. Which hand mic am I using? It's the Sennheiser. I used this last year and it worked really well. So it's Sennheiser MD46. It did a very good job of not letting, you have to talk really close to it and then you don't hear all the background noise. And then I've got the little wireless transmitter for it shoved somewhere in here, which I just charged up. So that's good. We're good on that. I think this is coming together. So really at this point, I'm just waiting for this print to finish so I get 3 of the SD card holders to bring instead of just 2. Wish I had done this a little bit earlier in the week so I could have printed more. Oh well. My flight's at like 11, so I could come here first, but I don't really want to do that in the morning. Okay. DJI stays here. This battery comes with me just in case. Do I already have this cable in this bag? I think I do. Yes. Okay. Don't need 2 of those. Should I bring a drive? Should I bring 1 hard drive? External hard drive. I could just bring 1 hard drive for backups. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have anything on it right now. Let's double check that. Just probably can't hurt to have an SSD with me. Let's double check. SSD, yes. 1 vote for an SSD. I should probably just bring one. It doesn't. Again, it's small. I don't need to bring it onto the show floor. Empty. Totally empty. Excellent. What printer do I have? It is the Prusa Mini. It is, it's going right now. Prusa Mini, I have it connected to Raspberry Pi for Octoprint. And Octoprint is doing the printing. And I like it a lot. It's been very reliable, very good entry-level printer. It's the first one I got. I actually have the Mark III also, and I have not had as good results with that from that for some reason. It's clearly my fault because it's technically a better printer, but it's not as beginner friendly, I guess. I think I burned through a nozzle already, so I need to just get a new nozzle for it and try it again. But this one has been fantastic. So I printed this entire DJI box for the drone on the Mini, and yeah, worked great. A little sticker with my drone registration tag from Finland, which is now expired, sadly. That was the first time I flew the drone, was in Finland, because I didn't have the license in the US yet. And let me tell you, flying a drone in below freezing weather when it's the first time flying is not a good intro experience into flying drones. Do not recommend as your first flight. My hands were like in gloves up until I was ready to actually fly, because then my gloves couldn't use the controls, and then they would just freeze in like 5 minutes. So, can you type the model into the chat? Yes, I can. Good idea. Do I have a link? Nope. Okay. It is... Yeah, they have a new version now, but I have the Mini. I think it's, yeah, Mini Plus is technically what it is. There it is. So it's been great. It's good. I had to wait a little while for it to ship, but I think they're maybe in stock now again. How heavy is this getting? It's getting a little bit heavy, but I don't think I want to take anything else out. Oh, I guess maybe I don't need the DJI mic every day. Helps. And I maybe don't need this camera every day either. So let's see. Daily things I'm going to be using every day are I wish the camera was a little bit pointed up. It's too far away. Insta360, gimbal, this microphone, receiver for it. These are just my little doodads that iPhone clamp tools and SD card reader. Just good to have in the bag. And Insta360 selfie stick is in my other bag at home, so that has to come later. Business cards in the front. And I think we're good. I've got a SSD now, empty, so I'll just use it for backups from the show. Where am I going to stick that? I don't need to bring it on the show floor, so I guess I'm going to put it in this bag of batteries because it looks like it's about the same size. Nope, slightly too tall. Okay, so I need to find a bag for this. I need to grab my selfie stick. Other than that, I think I'm good to go. My first flight with the DJI Spark was the same experience. Had some toys before that flew in the summer, but yes. Yes. Yeah, it was like December in winter. I was flying over an empty lake at first, though. So at least I was like, didn't have to worry about navigating things at all. And it was just infinite visibility. But yeah. 15 minutes left on the print. Then I gotta go home and pack my clothes. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's see, can I shove the Moo boxes in this just for convenience? Yes, I can. And my extra cards. That's just gonna be a little bit nicer when I put this into the large bag. The rolly bag, oh no. Too tight. There we go. Okay, PK1 and Aaron PK cards. Meanwhile, I flew almost in the center of Helsinki with the Spark. Oh, yeah, okay. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's looking like a good little kit. Sorry, little baby drone, you stay here for the time being. And then I guess I bring my fanny pack with me, but pack it in the suitcase because I can't bring 3 bags on the plane. And then I'll just repack once I get to the hotel. Okay, what else? What else? Am I forgetting anything? Obviously clothes, but I don't care about clothes right now because those are not here. I do wish I could brand the bag, but somebody else already did. Well, they branded their own bag. Laptop charger. Ooh, that's a thing I need to bring. I think it's in my hard drive bag. Yes, it is. This is important. This is the smallest one, and it charges this air fantastically. What cable should I bring for that? I guess I can steal the one I have here. No, I have one that I brought with me to Japan. I wonder where it is. Must be in that backpack with the selfie stick. I haven't actually really unpacked from Japan yet. I'm gonna have to do that when I get home. I think a DJI Mini 3 or Pro would be a lot of fun. I'm not sure how much I would use it though. Well, okay, it's not like, it is fun, but it's like a commitment because you have to like, if you're gonna do anything other than fly for fun, you have to do the whole testing thing in the US at least. And then you have to be able to look at, and to make sure you know how to find where you can fly and what the rules and the limits are. So yeah. Cameras, cables, cards, chargers, clicks, and clocks. Yes. Okay. I know it kind of looks like a lot, but it is a lot less than I normally bring on trips. So I think I'm doing okay. Make a patch with your logo to fit over theirs. So I don't actually have a logo, funny enough. I have like my background color and text, but, and then PK1 has a logo, which I put on the cards, which are somewhere around here, and on this, but I don't have a logo for my channel. And I need to fix that at some point. So I don't know. I just haven't got around to it yet. I don't even know what I would want it to look like, which is part of the problem. So I guess we're done. I think we're done. I can't think of anything else to do here. So how long have we been streaming? Oh, a while. Okay. I just have to sit here and wait for the print to finish so I can bring one more of my little card holders. And I guess I'm going to give 2 of them away because I'm using this one. And let's see who gets them. I don't know how I'm going to do that. They're pretty cool though. Yeah. Well, let's recap again. If you are coming to NAB, please let me know. Visit this link, aaronpk.tv/NAB. It's in the description below. And you'll see my schedule. I'm going to post a couple more things here about once Photo Joseph gets a page up on his website about our Atomos project, our news coverage project. I'll link to that. That'll have a whole description of all the gear that we're using for that project, including link to his behind the scenes video that he's working on, going over the whole process, which will be really cool. Follow my Instagram and YouTube. I'll be posting videos and shorts to both places throughout the next couple of days. The meetup on Monday that me and Doug are hosting at 4:30 p.m. That is at the food trucks outside in the parking lot of the convention center. We should be pretty easy to spot. I'll at least be like wearing one of these business cards in my name tag. And you could always look for this bag. Hey, it actually kind of matches my colors. Look at that. I didn't even realize that. Well, it's even in the right order. Pretty darn close. That's fantastic. Not planned. Just very cool. This is made of like scraps. So whoever makes these little scrap bags, they just pick whatever colors they want and assemble them. And then happens to match pretty darn close. So cool. Look for this bag. I'll wear it on Monday. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. If you see me at any point during the show, say hi. But I will admit, between 11 and 4, I'm going to be running around with Photo Joseph and we're going to be doing interviews at booths. So I may not have much time before we have to run off to the next thing. We got a bunch of appointments set up with people too. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Where did the chat go? There it is. Excited to meet you all, says Doug. Yes. I'm impressed that your beverage matches your color scheme. My beverage does too. Kind of does. Kind of does. This should be redder though. Graham says, have a good trip. Thank you. Hope you enjoy watching the coverage of the show from wherever you will be. And Graham, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I will have a beer. Thank you for that. I will. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. No, your Joe says, I thought the bag was something you created for your branding. No. Just happens to be this Cotopaxi bag that I got from like a work thing, and it just happens to be almost exactly the same colors. I didn't really even realize it when I first got it. It's perfect. Now I really wish I could put my own text over that. I just don't have the ability to print onto that kind of fabric. Excellent. All right. Where's my buttons? Run the credits. Thank you for joining. Thank you for helping me pack and decide what to bring and talking me out of bringing a drone, which was probably the right decision. Again, subscribe to YouTube and Instagram, which is where you can find all of my NAB posts over the next week. It'll be a lot of fun. Photo Joseph will be posting too, so make sure you follow him. I'll link to him below as well. And yeah. See you live at random times throughout the show, or definitely in posts on the different channels. And otherwise, yeah, see you again after I'm back, and we can talk about all the interesting things that we saw. Bye, everybody.